How do you look ahead? I mean, do you think, oh, I could go on forever, or is there a shelf life in a hectic job like this?
With the schedule these days, there's probably a shelf life. That's just being realistic. Obviously, we're about family, and I'm pretty sure my wife would say you've only got it for a few years. And the kids, for that matter. I mean, they're always missing their father, and you're never home enough. So, I think on average, it's about 250 to 300 days a year you're away out of your own bed. I mean, on the road now, since basically England, and the last time I was home was January 12 after James Faulkner's heroics in a one-day game. So you've been on the road a fair bit. I think you've got to sum it up at the time, to be perfectly honest, and how you're going, how the team's going, whether you're still making a difference, because as a coach you have to make a difference, and you obviously have to get results. If you're not getting results, then you're not going to be in the job too long. So from my point of view, you just take every year as it comes and see what transpires from there.
Australia and obviously other international teams go with 2 captains, sometimes 3 captains across the formats. Would that ever come in coaching as well, do you think?
I think there's a chance for other coaches to do certain roles at certain times, but I'm a believer as a head coach you should be in charge of all three games, if you like. End of the day, if it's a long summer or you've had a big workload, then you can probably get someone to fill in for that particular tournament or whatever may happen there. A bit like we did in India last year after the Ashes. I think that works okay. The problem if you split coaches, I find, is I think you lose. Coaches will have 2 different ideas, and that's a good thing sometimes. But also, when you want to demand something of your players, you can do it when you've got control of all 3 formats, if you like. At the end of the day, if you don't get the results, you're going to be replaced anyway. So you'd like to do it your way, if that makes sense. And as a coach, we're about all trying to learn. So I'm no different than a player. So it's important that you're always trying to improve all the time. So you never, that example, you're never going to say no to it if it happens. It might be just a workload issue more than anything else. But I think you need to be in charge of all 3 formats.